Om Tridevibhyo Namaha. In several places in our scriptures, and also when gurus and teachers have spoken in our culture, you will hear them refer to the Shadavikaras, the Kāma, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. These are very important for each individual to contain, whether you are a spiritual sadhak or you are working for the success of material gains for yourself and for your family. Today, let's look at Kāma. Kāma is a very common challenge in today's material world. Now, loosely translated, Kāma would stand for lust. However, there is a much deeper meaning of this in the material world. Kāma stands for especially uncontrolled, unregulated material desire that many of us tend to have in this world. A lot of the noise that happens, comparisons, other people around us chasing the other next car, the next house, and so many possessions. And today phones and gadgets and watches and clothes, they have all become a big fashion. And this is where the whole illusion of this very smoky world that we live in has led to a lot of people having very unbalanced Kāma energy. And that uncontrolled desire towards material gains and material possessions especially is weakening our minds. Now, whenever the mention of Shadavikara comes, it's important to understand why are we saying that one should get rid of Shadavikaras. The reason essentially is that it destroys one or the other faculties of the mind and character. In the case of Kāma, it will definitely destroy our wisdom, our restraint, and our progress. And let's correlate this. So when we have a lot of desires and a lot of material desire, nothing is enough. You get one thing, then you want next. You want one promotion, then the next promotion, one material possession, then the next. You are spending and buying a gadget like a 65-inch TV, then you want to go to a 75-inch. You have jewelry worth X amount, then you want more. You have this perfume, you want that. You want to party out, dine out, drink, engage, indulge. So much of that material worldly desire, and along with that the whole inclination of excessive attribution to sexual and similar obsessions in the modern world leads to a clear destruction of wisdom. Why? Because all of this is a dopamine rush, it's an intoxication, and in that state our mind isn't thinking logically, rationally. Wisdom goes down, instincts go down, your insights go down in life, and the way that you approach your life, like I said, not just in the spiritual path, but also your material success and progress starts getting significantly challenged. The other thing is that any form of Kāma, any form of excessive material desire, any form of lust is also something that suffers with the law of the diminishing returns. The more you have this, the less it satisfies you. And when it satisfies you lesser and lesser, you want greater quantity, greater variation, you want newness, and you keep on chasing this. At the end of the day, the more you take, the less you have. And the less you have, the more you want to take. A very vicious cycle. And this is what is destroying satisfaction and peace for a lot of people. Now, all said and done. Now, let's talk about how do you get out of this. There are many ways that you can follow and many things that you can do, including cleansing your energy, building your character, etc. But here are two simple things that I will encourage you to follow for the next 6 months and see the impact for yourself. And then you can add, delete, subtract, etc. The first thing that I would recommend you to do is start practicing minimalism. Even in our Shastras, it is said that don't get indulged in material possession. Material possessions, material comforts are good for life, but not important and not for you to hoard them. So, you have certain amount of comfort, be happy with that. Be practical about what you need rather than hoarding, rather than going after the next upgrade, going after the next indulgence. You don't have to visit all the so-called in places or the happening places. You don't have to have all the happening gadgets. Stay contained. Choose one or two things. Comforts are good with life, and especially in a material world, if you're working for comfort, spending and getting those comforts are good, but keep it minimalistic. This will also help you create a lot of restraint on the inside when you say no to unwarranted things, no to clutter, and also help you develop a lot of the inner quietness and inner stillness as you keep distancing yourself from unnecessary indulgence. The second thing is, so that was a more behavioral solution for you. The second thing is a more spiritual solution for you. The closer you are to God, the better it will be for you. So whoever is your Ishta Devata, the encouragement is to chant their name. Namasmarana or any mantra chanting will also give you a lot of restraint, because with that mantra, and as they say in our Samskriti, mantra is something that will the rein in the mana, man ko tarna. So the mantra will rein in your mana, and it will help you develop a lot of restraint, lot of stillness, and that also brings a lot of joy and and peace to your life. So mantra sadhana is the next thing that I would encourage you to do, so that you focus your attention on your God and your Ishta. So all in all, be aware of this Shadvikara. Kāma destroys your wisdom, destroys your self-restraint, destroys your peace and progress. I encourage you to look at minimalistic ways, develop that restraint, do a lot of mantra sadhana, so that you will get that grounding in life.